היי, נשמות מבורכות, שלום רב, ברוכים הבאים, הגעתם למנגדים תודה עם ליז רבי. זאת אני. מיומנות הקשבה מצילה חיים, אותה הענקתי עד היום בחדרי חדרים לנשמות שביקשו לשחרר את הסבל, את הכאב בחייהן. נפתחת כעת באהבה גדולה אליכם. הצטרפו אליי בשיח אותנטי, חוקר שורשים. יחד אנחנו נפלס קשב לעומקים נסתרים. האמת היא בנסתר, וזאת זכות גדולה שלנו להיות נשמות חוקרות המאפשרות לסקרנות שלנו להוביל. רגע לפני שנתחיל, רק שתדעו שקיימת גם לכם האפשרות, במידה ובא לכם בעצם להתראיין איתי. אתם מוזמנים לשלוח לי הודעה המסבירה בקצרה מי אתם ומה הנושא בחייכם שהייתם רוצים לשוחח איתי עליו. אני פתוחה להכיר. איפה פה לוחצים פליי? קדימה. איזה כיף! אפשר לדבר ברבים? תודה. אני חיכיתי לזה המון שנים.
So, the first thing that I want to ask you, and be honest, when the first time that you saw me, you think I'm Israeli or not?
First time I saw you, no.
Again.
No, I did not think you were Israeli. I thought you were Persian or Arabic or from Morocco.
Voila. But you're right from the first option. I'm from Iran, my roots from there. And you really think that? Or you now think you was thinking like that?
As far as I remember, it's how I thought.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And how it's for you to be in relationship, friendly, so much that we can speak about reality? And
I thrive on these kinds of relationships and these kinds of conversations. It's like food. The opposite is people that talk blah 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 just for the sake of talking. If they had something to say that was interesting, I would welcome into my conscious sphere. But if not, I'd just soon just walk away and wait for a sunny day.
So you tell me, Liz, you are really not special. Sit down, drink water, chill. This is my conversation with people. If I share what I have to share, if I speak what I have to speak, it's with meaning. And if not, so the blah blah, I cannot deal with that. And I understand you, I feel the same. The difference from you and me, it's the age. Which you can...
Yeah, you're half my age. Not quite young enough to be my granddaughter, but...
But I'm like...
But I don't... Age is a trap.
Yeah.
To get you to think a certain way at a certain time in your life, and this is predictable so that you can be easily controlled and taken care of. Ideally in a place where there's shuffleboard courts. In bingo rooms.
It's just potential that have to my age, but you saw how you see how I live my life, and it's look the same? No.
You're not a normal person, hon. You're driven, you have an agenda, you have a dream, you have a vision. And you can see that. You can see these distractions won't bother you.
Yeah.
And I'm similar.
I know.
I
You are my
created this
best
space.
friend in the you are my best friend in the island with reason, because I feel so connect the point of view that you can see life. And when I'm with you, it's like we don't need to speak, we can just play with music, because we are love to creative and be in love. So we don't need too much word into vibration who we are. And with you, I just can be vibration of love and to be, you know. We don't need the blah, blah, blah. And when we are speaking...
But at the same time, we have these unique and overlapping life experiences that, when they come together, create a formula for a deeper understanding and a message to the lost world out there, who predominantly humanity is sleeping right now. There's a few woken up people, and there's more being woken up every day. It's difficult to see unless you look for it, and this is what my job is, looking for the signs of the awakening, and do my best and do my part to accelerate this phenomenon.
Yeah, you're creative someplace in the world that is so unique, and I feel your energy in every corner, in beautiful place that you creative here. And it's like portal of light that you put attention every day when you play music there in the beautiful corner that you creative for yourself. And
Yeah, well, this is, I think I've tapped into something here in this, and this is the whole phenomena of right livelihood. When you have everything lined up, you need nothing. You get soul food coming all the time, which is the most important kind of food, is to have the affirmation of your efforts and your work in a way that people become inspired and transformed in some cases.
you can see who is the people that came and feel connected for the amazing vibration that you give for healing here, and the people they can come and not feel nothing when they come. You can see the difference of the people.
You can read body language quite easily. Most of the people that come here have been sent here by other people that have had these kinds of experiences. So they're most of the people, and these are the people that are likely to become part of the Dome family, which is growing. It's quite large now, international group of people.
Yeah, because people come back.
They come here. They know how I feel about let's just say the 35,000 foot view of global affairs. And we, the people, all of us, have been oppressed by a very intent to gain complete control over all the world, all the wealth, all of the hearts, all the people, and all the minds. And they'll do anything. They'll lie, they'll scam, they'll cheat, they'll lie again, and lie upon lie. So you got people that yes, Israelis are victims, but everybody's victims. We're all victims. In a sense, we're all Palestinians. In a
So,
very real sense.
yeah.
Just some have been used as the victims, and some have been used as the oppressors, but they're all victims.
Yeah, like it's for sure. Finally, in the end of the story, everyone needs to check himself inside. And if you live life
Right.
with energy of victim, so you can be Jew victim, you can be Palestinian victim, but it's like the point. If you change, you're listening inside. I understand you. Yeah. This is what you mean. Like it's beginning from what you have inside. So if you
It's
speak,
two things. You have to be aware of the fact that you're under a spell, that you've been brainwashed, but in a very deep way, generationally brainwashed. To separate you, your inner core, your crystalline essence, to separate that, so that separate it and put it to sleep, so it has no power to counter the powers of control that are ever present in our school system, our media, the entertainment industry, the sports industry, everything industry, the agricultural industry. It's clearly like they're trying to reduce our numbers. They promote war. They promoted war for many centuries, and we're in the time right now where everything is being exposed in this realm.
we can feel that.
We can see who's who,
Yeah.
and when we see who's who, then what falls away is the illusion, because nobody wants to be a follower of evil, or a victim or a product of evil. We don't want to do that. That's part of our instinct as human beings. We want to be the master and in control, and live a good life full of love, full of creativity, and good vibrations. Everything we do is we're sending out vibrations. When we fall into the traps, whatever trap that may be, we lose our ability to play our own internal gongs.
To connect for the heart and to do things with meaning and just to be with powerful, to be creative. Like we start to be like robots that follow the rules and trying to get everything. Always the energy, it's to get. People are searching. They don't know how to give. This is the most crazy energy that you can be around.
Yeah.
Because I feel around the energy of people, they want to take. They don't listening how to give, how to be open. What do you think can creative in this situation that we are now, it's not only in Israel happened, it's happened in a lot of places. People start to be awake more and more and more.
Yeah, the awakening is everywhere, and the oppression is everywhere. Like I said, we're all Palestinians.
Yeah.
We're all being euthanized.
So what do you
by
think?
the air, the injections, the water, the food, the wars where wars are not necessary. They create wars.
Exactly. Because what you can explain why?
Wars.
When you say they, creative wars, you mean about the global, the people that control the money in the end of the story, no?
Yeah, the people that basically have been in control since the time of Babylon, where they established the God-king rulership
Yeah.
and the system of money called scarcity.
The federal.
Yeah, they find an element like gold or like silver, and they make it valuable.
Yeah.
Where before it wasn't valuable because you can't eat gold.
Yet.
Well, you can
Maybe.
eat gold actually.
maybe they're gonna find a way, you know. I have questions.
Yeah, they hoarded these things that they established as having value, and with it over the centuries they were able to manipulate, bribe, buy emperors and kings, and have them fight wars.
Yeah.
Basically on their behalf because they are loaning the money to fight the war. They create the reason to fight the war.
Because
these people are fucking evil.
Yeah. And so every time there exists new war, it's like for good. The interesting of them to be more strong and more bigger.
Any war is a product of usually a long time of preparation in manipulating and brainwashing, because they control the education system in every country. They control the governments of every country.
The pharma.
They control the industry, including the agricultural, so they control the food. They control the banks, which just print out money to keep everybody in poverty.
Yeah.
Where they could print out money to make everybody prosperous.
So
we're looking at a world where there's at least 3/4 of the people are very poor, and half the people are borderline malnutrition. This is their system of scarcity.
Yeah.
Where they live in such opulent palaces that the mind blows the mind.
And also the change that when you was part of the option to get gold and not paper, that they are telling you this is money, yeah? It's not money, the paper. And all the people that are stuck in the system, they run away after the paper.
It's only money because people were taught as young children to believe that this is money.
Yeah.
That these are shekels, they're worth so much.
Yeah.
And you need to have lots of them.
Yeah.
And you need to
survive
gear your life
money.
around accumulating the shekels rather than trying to develop your character and your life into a right livelihood situation.
Mm-hmm. All the
that
people
makes you happy, that makes everybody else happy, that is in total resonance and harmony with all of your dreams and hopes and everything. I mean, come on, people.
Come on, what? Come on, what? Finish. What do you want to say?
Wake up to this fact, because if you're fell into the trap and you're living a life of scarcity, and you're living a life of fear that is manufactured by the fear makers, you can't possibly flower into the being that you were conceived to be, that you were created to be. It's not possible.
Yeah. So I believe the people that are stuck with the fear and the story that we need to work so hard because we need to survive life.
Fear is how we're manipulated. Yeah, it's how the control.
Yeah. Yeah, and every time that we are fear, we accept
you don't think a certain
to
way,
be under
you will
control.
be killed.
And every time that we are under the fear, we accept to be under control. And the truth that we need to take the fear and start to work with this, like walking the fear a little bit more and more and more, not to be like, okay, I'm fear, I need.
Wake up to the fact that fear cannot exist if you realize you are an eternal being.
Exactly.
If you realize that, like they tell you, you're temporary. You
But
live
they
a
are
life
controlled.
cycle that you're a good citizen of the whatever state that you grow up in. You get old and you play shuffleboard and then you die. What was I saying? I don't know.
I know what you say. You say like, Liz, it's part of the way that the human being need to go and understand that every time that there are fears, they are afraid.
This is what we have to start
from something that not
seeking
exist.
when we're young children. Is we need to be told, you need to find this inner voice that's going to be telling you all good. You need to recognize it and find
what is
it.
good and what is not.
And this is what education needs to be.
But it's not like that.
It's the opposite.
Yeah, because they are put fear in yourself.
Yeah, it's a whole menagerie of fear.
You need to be quiet in
fear
class.
and
If not,
illusion
the teacher
and-
gonna screen on you, and you're gonna take bid that you're gonna be quiet who you are for 12 years. If you're not gonna finish to eat everything that you need to finish, that your mom telling you need to eat, you're not gonna get option to play tomorrow football. So every time that someone, when we was young, want to teach us, they are teaching us with fear. Don't do that, it's gonna break your legs. Don't do that, you cannot go. Fear all the time.
No, the mama should tell you you are an eternal being, and you have a tremendous amount of power at your disposal if you wake up. And waking up is fully understanding that you are the pilot of the ship. That you're not a victim of anything. You are in control. And how you think about things is how it's manifested.
Exactly.
You have no fear to die because you can't die. You're immortal. Not immortal in this body, but immortal in the spirit.
Yeah, you go and you're back.
In the Egyptian, in the Tibetan Book of the Dead, you go into a transition stage where you either end up transitioning into a higher realm, or you get reborn into this realm, which is the realm of pain and suffering.
Yeah.
You want to go through suffering for eternity? Of course not.
So it's part of the
So
way.
the secret of not having that happen is to wake up.
And
if
I
you
want,
do it
then
when you're a young kid.
Next question that I want to
Yeah.
ask you. What
Sorry.
can help the people to wake up, you think? Because for sure it's way that humanity need to do. From to be someone that always follow the rule and trying to make their life better with paper that is not really because who is control the paper, want to control your life, that you're gonna pay for him all your life, the house that you buy for your family. And it's not only in Israel, it's all around the world, the same energy that control power, money. I want to know, what do you think that can help the people start to be more and more and more and more aware?
Get in touch with your inner self. Close your eyes, meditate, pray.
This is why I love you. Yeah.
Pray and give thanks for your existence and all of the tools that you've been given.
Yeah.
Love yourself.
Yeah.
When you love yourself, you can love others.
If you don't love yourself, you're never gonna love anyone.
Right.
Because you're gonna be narcissist. You know? See, I just share with you about relationship that I run away from it right now.
Huh?
I just share about the energy of someone that is not love himself. He never can love someone outside really, because he love to get something. So it's not love to give. It's different energy. If you're full, you can be love. If you're not full and you want to get love from outside, so it's not really love. You want to get something, you know? It's different energy. When you want to give, it's creative infinity love. But when you want to take, the end of the story of the energy of taking, it's just ciao, ciao, bye-bye. And so you said is to creative this option, that people are going to be more and more aware, that they need to close their eyes, don't see TV, and connect for the heart, the body, and start do meditation.
Okay, yeah, a good exercise would be to just make a special day where you wake up in the morning and you start it with prayer, and then you go out about your daily routine, and you're conscious about the energy that you're giving out wherever you go, into the 7-Eleven, into the bank, into the supermarket.
Be in the moment, present with love.
Yeah.
With
Walking, do whatever you do. Be present, be radiating, be open, and see how this day passes as compared to waking up and feeling shitty. Oh, life is, I'm such a victim of oppression. This and this.
He told me that. Why is do that for me? I don't success this. I want that. Shh. Just accept. To move.
Put a big smile on your face and say nice things to people, and see how this
energy traveling in your...
the energy of the day evolves with this.
Yeah.
And then go back the next day. You can be your normal grumpy, cynical self.
Now I want to ask you other question.
Huh?
Now I want to ask you other question. But let's move. What do you need to do? I don't want to, you have work to do, but I want to ask...
I get all the masters set up and all these things to do.
So let's do it. I'm not going to do it.
That's the let's, I do it.
Okay, I just think you do it. And I have more questions. When you was in Israel, what do you feel about the energy there? You love Israel? I think I didn't born yet when you was in Israel, no? What do we say?
I was in Israel in 1994.
Yeah.
And it was right before some intifada, some assassination, and it was an enlightening experience for me.
Mm-hmm.
I made a lot of nice contacts on both sides of the Green Line.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw deep into the belly of the beast, as you say, where you've got a how would you say, a cauldron of different kinds of people that have all been brainwashed in some form that excludes them from the other people, like
from the Arabic, you mean? What?
From the other people, the Christians too. I mean, they don't like Christians there either. But
you see, like, they separated, they are put in the country.
I saw, because I was coming from Guatemala, and Guatemala was in the middle of a war. So, war. I understand this kind of paranoia, this kind of sadness and mourning, constant mourning, and anger and grief and all these things that people wake up with every day. So then again, that this confirmed, because you go to England, you go to France, you go to any other place, it's not the same way. But Guatemala, a war zone; Israel, a war zone. They have these things in common, and this is an extra added distraction, and it's a heavy one. But the good news is when the Israeli or when the Guatemalan people that are running the country in Guatemala, the oligarchs, when they do wake up and see the light, they become brilliant stars. They have so much power. They can
Creative, everything they want.
create everything they want
I
and
know.
change the world and change.
But they
and
need to
change.
connect it before.
They need to connect with themselves.
So let's share the Geula. This is place like it's Geula, you know. In Hebrew, Geula, it's like it means someone that do what is needed to do in their life, connect for the free spiritual, like you, my love. You creative, what do you do?
Are you asking me a question?
No, now I explain you that I'm share your place in the
Okay.
camera and explain that you live Geula and trying to explain you what is Geula, but maybe not. In this area, they play every night 2 times, and people came here when is fire in the middle, just breathing after amazing, quietly connecting so much. Sauna. It's beautiful to sing in the sauna. This is the beautiful, amazing sauna that they built here. And people all around the world know about this place and want to come. I believe because of him. He's so special. With the energy, with the love that he gave. For me, the first time that I was here, it's like feel home. And yeah, I created reality. And I became this place for me really home for a few months. And very soon I need to leave, go other places. So, why do you think people don't stop and take attention for listening to be in the present, in the moment, and to do meditation and go open space in the world inside and stop to behave to the world outside? Why it make the people not to be able to be with the option so clear to do that every day, you know?
Yeah, once you get it, you're sold. There's no going back.
Yeah, why people don't open area for themselves to do that? You creative place that people can come here and they can explore the option for what we are speaking about. To be quiet with your body, present with what we have, not to clean, not to do, just to be. Yeah? So I just ask you if you know why the reality takes the people the option to be connect for the body, for himself.
I'm sorry, hon. I don't do why questions.
I think that you just give me answer about the fear. This is the reason they're afraid. So if this question for you, like it's too much because we speak about that. So we don't need to explain that again. But I feel like, what is the important thing that you want to share? Maybe that you want to scream to the world that you cannot scream until now. You can share that. What do you want to tell?
Just to wake up and realize that you're the chosen one. If you want a world of harmony and peace, which you do, everybody does, then there's nobody that's going to provide that for you except for you.
Allow you there. Yeah.
Look
This
at this beauty.
So beauty. I really like them.
We've been transplanting bunches of them now. We gotta.
Maybe today I'm
we're
gonna
trying
dance here. What do you think?
Trying to get a aloe vera plantation happening.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
They are big.
There's a nice one there.
Mm-hmm.
All behind there.
It's true that I really like the wood.
They're edible. You can live on aloe vera flesh.
Pieces of love.
This is out of order. Either way.
It was rained yesterday.
So little bit, really, just little.
Not too much.
Little dusting of rain here. It rained in Sritanu. It rained.
Yeah. Dave,
Yeah.
you can be honest. You think I'm victim also?
You think you what?
You think I behave like victim?
Like a victim?
Me.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's difficult to not have these types of feelings in the course of a day.
So you can see some.
Whenever you're feeling this like frustration, depression, anxiety, remorse, all these different weird ego.
So everyone can be victim in 1 second.
Right. The opposite is here and now, and projection of light and love.
Exactly. And you know what is the most important thing? To know how, even if you was victim for 1 day, to be again connected to the vibration of love and not to be stuck there. Because it's okay to go there, but it's okay to know how to move there and to realize that this is where you are. But if you are stuck there and you don't watch yourself, so it can be terrible. Because you don't see who you are. And now it's okay to say that, I think, about everything, that we can lose who we are. So we speak very big. You want to play?
Huh?
I cannot help you.
No.
I know. I just check.
When you try, it ends up being the opposite.
I know. I really want to know who created for you this belief. That when you get help, it's gonna do the opposite. For sure, it's not true.
Huh?
It's not the truth.
What?
That if you're gonna get help, it's gonna happen also positive. It's what do you know, something in life happened to you.
Yeah, I mean, you can help in a Reiki kind of a way.
I can really be help for you, but you don't want it.
you.